Hi, my lovelies. Okay, so today I wanted to get on here and talk about daddy issues. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, daddy issues, where'd that come from? Wait, this is supposed to be self-love. Yes, but in self-love, we got to heal through all our trauma wounds. And I hear about daddy issues a lot. And what actually made me want to make this video is because I came across this girl, and she was making a video talking about daddy issues, and she gave her perspective on what she thought daddy issues was. And she thought it was, well, she said from her perspective, she figured that daddy issues, because she had never heard it before until some guy told her, daddy issues was a strong, independent woman who acts like she doesn't need a man, and yada, 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 right? Now, my perspective on daddy issues is being someone who didn't have the father figure in the home, and who has been told, oh, you got daddy issues pretty much all my life, leads me to believe that someone with daddy issues might have trust issues. Yes, trust issues with men or with partner due to neglect or abandonment. And obviously, abandonment, no daddy in the home, daddy left, right? Daddy issues could also be someone who seeks out validation, and I do believe that comes from the parents. Even if you had one parent in the home and you still out here seeking out validation, you still missed out on a parental figure, and you want that validation. You never had anybody in the home to validate you. I know me as a child, I didn't get that guidance. I didn't get that validation. I didn't get that love, that support, that encouragement, you know? And since it was just my mom and she was going through her own, things or whatever, the focus wasn't on me. And that caused some trauma, that caused me to grow up and seek out validation from other people. That caused me to have lack of trust and attachment styles, like being codependent in a relationship. Like, I know for me in my prior relationships, I was pretty codependent. Like, I was always independent on my own when I was single, but when I was in a relationship, it was me and you, me and you, me and you. You going to the store, you going to the gas station, you going to the corner store. Yeah, I'm gonna be right there next to you, And I think that attachment style has a lot to do with abandonment issues, and all of that comes from, all of this is under daddy issues. And also, not having that validation from your parents or your father or your mother could bring on low self-esteem, because you never had daddy in the home to tell you, oh, a man should treat you this way. A man, oh, okay, B. A man should treat you this way. A man shouldn't treat you that way. You should know your worth. This and that. If you didn't have a parental figure in a home to tell you that you're worthy of true love, that you're worthy of being treated correctly, and as a woman, if you're worthy of princess treatment, then you're not going to know that you are worthy of princess treatment. And you will continue to run into these same men over and over again in different faces, treating you the same way because you never learned how to love yourself. That comes from daddy issues. That comes from mommy issues. Daddy issues can also bring on fear of intimacy, like I have one of my videos titled, because you can never really open up to your parents. You could never be vulnerable, or you have a problem with being vulnerable today because of the lack of parental validation, the lack of intimacy in the home. Y'all should really check out my video. It's called Fear of Intimacy, where I talk about not having the love and support in the home, which causes that lack of and distrust of people. These daddy issues could also bring on qualities of overcompensating. So, like, you might want to have more than one partner, or you might go from partner to partner to partner to partner and never have that time for yourself because you continue to look for that that love. You continue to look for that support. You continue to look for that protection in a man or in a woman if you're a girl. Or in a woman if you're a guy or whatever. You continue to look for this validation. You continue to look for this type of support that your father never gave you. You know, so having daddy issues is not so much of a bad thing, and I feel like people bully people when they're telling them that they have daddy issues. And also some people might not even know that they have these issues in these different parts of their lives, like trust and self-worth and validation. You know, all of this comes from our parental figure who wasn't in the home. So whether you got mommy issues, daddy issues, whatever issues, it's all trauma. And it's all trauma that we can work through and that we need to be working through. And it's not for anybody else. It's for ourselves. It's for us. It's for us to heal and move on and make better choices when it comes to being in relationships with people. Because we have that if we validate ourselves, if we show ourselves that worth, if we treat ourselves like princesses and princes, then we don't need anybody else to do it. And when we come across somebody who wants to be in our lives, they'll know, okay, to treat us with that same treatment that we're treating ourselves with, because we won't take no shit. And we won't take anything less than princess treatment, okay? We won't take anything less than prince treatment. We won't take anything less than what we are worthy of. And we are worthy of love. We are worthy of protection. We are worthy of validation, okay? For ourselves, first and foremost. Because if you're someone with daddy issues, then you really don't know how it's supposed to come. And it's something that you have to learn throughout life. And with learning how to heal from daddy issues, we can learn how to love ourselves a lot more. It's princess treatment all day. Fuck what everybody else talking about, okay? And if anybody's saying anything different, you need to cut them off. Anyways, that's all I had to talk about today. I just wanted to give my perspective on daddy issues since I saw that girl talking about it, and I was like, I could relate, and I'm sure other people could relate to having daddy issues or whatever. But at the end of the day, these are things that we can heal from, and we can heal from these things. We just have to work on us, okay? Learn to validate you, learn to love on you, learn your own self-worth, all right? Anyway, this is NovaSimone, and I'm out. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you fucking with it. And I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.